I'm making this video on what is, I think, going to be the hottest day of the year. So I'm not going to be out for long because little Kobe there is going to overheat, which is a trait of French bulldogs. You can see he's already panting. And I just wanted to apologise really for not posting much of late on any social media, because I have to say, since we acquired Crestbrook Dale on the 7th of June, where are we now? It's, I think, 17th of July, 18th of July. So 6 weeks later, it's just, it's like I'm rewilding myself, and I'm just not on digital platforms nearly as much as I used to be. It's just so beautiful to be out here in nature, especially in this good weather. We've done lots of things here already. We've restored one of the dry stone walls. We restored the limestone reservoir. We cleared a whole swamp of silage which had been kind of festering by the entrance, scraped all that away. And we also flew the teepee here last Wednesday on the full moon. Interestingly, that was the only day they could deliver it, on the full moon. And there's a story behind the teepee. I'll show it to you in a second. In that I originally invested in it for my home in Lathkill Dale, which is the sister dale to Crestbrook Dale, over at Yulgrave. And I was renting a house on the Haddon estate, and I got their permission to put this teepee in my garden for my sons as a sort of lounge, chill out zone, and to kind of meet for things like drumming circles. Hold on, I'm going to see if I can, I might have to turn the camera around to show it to you. I'll show it to you in a second. Let's just pick up this sack. I mean, emptying the latrines today because a lot of people were here at the weekend, and we spent the weekend in the teepee, and it was really wonderful. But yeah, the toilets needed emptying, so I collected it all up in a black sack and I'm taking it home to put in the rubbish. And here we go. I'll give you a little view of the teepee, which we found the perfect spot for it, amidst a clearing in some trees. Hold on a sec. There you can see. It's sitting down there. It actually looks very, very tiny, but it's quite huge inside. It's about 6.5 meters in diameter. See a lovely blue sky today. I think it's going to be about 34 today. Oh, this land is so magical, so beautiful. And it was wonderful to sleep in the teepee on both nights and wake up to the sound of the birds singing. Hold on, let me just turn this around again. There we go. Yeah, so I really do feel a complete realignment to nature going on, and this very definitely is Kobeland. He absolutely loves coming here, and so I've started to allow him to roam free without his harness on, and just to kind of rewild him a little bit, actually get his natural animal instincts back without having to be harnessed the whole time. I'll put it on when we get nearer to the road and to the car. So I'm headed back, and yeah, so it's very, very magical. And my real sense is, hold on a second, I'm going to stop here and talk to you a little bit. I'm in the shade. Oh, that's a bit better. I could have driven my car down here, but it's actually quite a nice, cool walk through the forest. So I'll show you. We put a bit of limestone gravel where the silage was, the silage swamp. We also, Dean, my partner, He also sold us this caravan for £400, which we're using as a sort of farm security kind of base camp. It's quite nice to have somewhere to store all our tools because some of them were going missing, and make tea and that kind of thing. So yes, what was I saying? Yeah, this really feels this sense of rewilding and unplugging and tuning back into nature. So empowering, so beautiful. Absolutely love it here. I'm spending more and more of my time here, and it was so wonderful for most of our community. They tend to come up at weekends because we all live in various different places, but lots of people come at the weekends. Some people are here during the week, and I'm here pretty much almost every day now, actually. And yeah, it was just really beautiful to see the whole community together here on the land and just sitting out in the sun, having fun, laughing. And they all went on a little investigation, a little roaming around the land. My son MJ was here. It's the first time he's walked in the forest. And actually my ownership of this, because we're going to hold this in perpetuity, this land, it will never be sold. And my share is as trustee for my 5 sons. So it's a beautiful legacy to know that I've manifested for them something which I think is worth more than money, to be honest. You know, beautiful around 70 acres, can't be exact, around 70 acres of amazing woodland and pasture land with its own water, natural water springs, which we had tested last week. So we're going to get the results back on those, just to see if we need to add any extra filtration. I know the locals have been drinking from that spring over the years, but we thought we'd have it tested just to be on the safe side. And south facing and fertile and just beautiful, absolutely beautiful here. So really hoping to see you one day, and if you're interested in being part of this, you may know that we crowdfunded it, and we negotiated to pay over a 24-month period. We have up to 24 months to pay, so we've got lots of leisurely time to raise the funding. We did the first 50%, and so we have a balance. So so we're inviting people who are interested to come and just walk the land and maybe come and meet us, maybe on a Saturday or Sunday. We're here most weekends, at least some of our community, and see if you fall in love with it like we've fallen in love with it. And it really is such a magical space. I think I was going to explain more about the teepee, wasn't I? Yeah, so the teepee originally was out at Conksbury, and when the lord of the manor, Lord Edward, saw this teepee, he's like, take it down, I don't want that on my land. And of course we got permission from his estate office. And anyway, after I kind of stood up to him and actually said no, because I have permission, and I wouldn't have invested in it if I hadn't had permission for it. Anyway, after a bit of argy-bargy, he eventually evicted me from that house. And luckily, I manifested the most beautiful house in Bakewell, which I've been renting since then, which is a wonderful base camp for my sons. A much bigger, much more luxurious house, although the setting of Conksbury Lodge was quite incredible in Lathkildale. But I mean, this is even more stunning and magnificent. So to have manifested this dale is incredible. But when they came to take the teepee down, because I had to put it in storage, so the people from Glastonbury, where we'd bought it, who actually made it, was all made in Glastonbury by Hearthworks or Hearthworks. When they came to take it down, the man, I forget his name, but he gave me one of the wooden stitches from the front door, and he handed it to me and he said, place this on your altar. The teepee will find its new home. And so it was so wonderful to take that wooden stitch, which had been on my altar for the past year or so, and to put it into the teepee. Now it's been resurrected, and teepees truly are magical, shamanic spaces. I mean, they really are the most beautiful sacred space inside a teepee. If you've ever, I'm sure you know this, if you've ever been inside a teepee or done any kind of cacao ceremony or drumming circle, any kind of shamanic work, it's a beautiful, so beautiful to do that work on the land, especially sitting in the forest, partially in the forest. It's just on the borders of the forest down there amidst the trees. So yeah, the teepee found its new home, and it flew in on the full moon last Wednesday. So very auspicious, very magical, and I feel super blessed. So yeah, just to reiterate, if you would love to come and visit, do come and see us sometime over the summer. We're going to be here most weekends, and let me know. And yeah, so I'm going to head back home now because we have our 12 noon Zoom call, and that's my one of my few digital interactions of the week, to be on that Zoom call. But you know, sometimes you do have to be online to keep in touch with the wider community, and we do keep in touch with our Crestbrook Dale community online via a Zoom call each week as well. So it is a gift, but there's nothing like meeting together, human to human interaction on the land. So sending you lots of love, and have a wonderful hottest day of the year. So bye from me, and bye from Kobe.